All right, so I wanted to update people on my channel. I now have two copyright strikes on the channel. One I got a while ago. I think it expires in March, and then I just got one today. Apparently, and this is news to me because if I had known this, I wouldn't have done so many videos where I'm looking at an article and I am doing commentary on the article. And so, because I'm using the article, I've got that little split screen thing, and I'm reading from the article and I'm doing commentary. Uh, Apparently, one of the sources that I've been using has decided that I can't do that and that it's copywritten material. Uh, Honestly, I'm gonna plead ignorance. I watch a lot of channels. One of the channels I watch is Tim Pool. He has a political channel that I watch, and he's constantly reading articles. It's kind of where I got the idea from because I didn't see anybody doing it. Maybe that's why nobody's doing it because you can't do it, although Tim does it. And um, not only would you get demonetized, but if that's the case, then I'm not sure why they haven't gone after him and said that what he's doing is wrong. I understand I don't use music. As people know, I do not play music in my videos. I would love to play music and comment on it, but again, you're going to go through that whole fair use argument and so forth. Early on, if you've been with me, I used to kind of just stand there and wing it. I used to just do commentary and wing it, and uh, I felt like I got more sophisticated when I got my studio. I wasn't doing videos outside. I wasn't doing videos in my bedroom and so forth. That's kind of what I was doing in those days. Um, if you can tell, I'm a little busted up right now because I'm trying to work with the person, the publication, who I sent an email to and said, hey, what's up? And they sent me basically an email back saying that I have to delete a lot of my catalog. And, you know, you do this daily. Sometimes you do 3, 4 videos a day, sometimes even more. You look for good articles, you look for interesting information that people might want to know about. You do the videos. I've worked hard, I think, for a few years building the channel up. I'm putting this video out there just to alert people that if the channel goes away, you'll know why. Um, it's kind of tragic. It's look. I'm gonna do everything that I can in my power to try to do what they want me to do. The problem is, I do hundreds of videos a year, hundreds, maybe thousands. I'm not even sure. If you're doing 3 or 4 a day, right? It's probably over 1,000 per year. Um, and the way I read the text and use text reader, it's really hard to discern between one publication and another publication. I mean, there is a way to do it because you have to go back through and see what they were talking about. But sometimes multiple publications are talking about the same story. If you could pray for me, I don't know if you do that stuff. I'm in that kind of a frame today. This just blindsided me. I talked to my wife and she just can't believe it. And um, I don't know what to tell you. I like doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to change the approach if I can keep the channel going. If they don't take it down, if they do take it down, it's more important than ever. If you're over on Patreon, to hang there. If you're not, if you see this video, please go over to Patreon. It's $1 a month. I can communicate with you there. Um, I'm really not on social media, and I know that's a negative in some ways, but I just couldn't take the amount of verbal abuse that I was getting over there just for doing what I do. You know, the channel actually had been going really well, and I should have known that there was probably a catch to that. Even through the pandemic and so forth, even through some of my more controversial moments, it's just weird how you can work this hard. And I'll, again, full disclosure to those, if you are going to watch this video from that publication, if I had known this, there's no way I would have even done it. You know, if I knew that I couldn't just comment and read an article, I mean, go look at Tim Pool. All right. I would tell anybody who's, you know, if he can do it, and I know his leverage is he's probably got over 1 million subscribers and I've got like 38,000. So I don't know if that means anything, because if it applies across the board, then it probably shouldn't matter how many subscribers you have. Somebody said to go watch a Rick Beato video because he goes through this stuff, but Rick's got the music industry behind him. I have a few people that like me in the music industry, but you know, I'm not a musician. I don't have any friends in high places, really. This was just me one day deciding that I wanted to talk about music, being a former disc jockey and so forth. I thought, you know, why not give it a shot? So that's it. And if you see videos disappearing that are up, it's me. I'm the one making those videos go away. It's going to be a really time-consuming process to go through all of the videos I did. Apparently, they're more interested in the ones that are getting viewed a lot. So I will try to prioritize and take down the popular ones and leave the ones that nobody cares about up. And obviously, moving forward, I will not be reading from anybody's site. And there are other sites that I use, unless it's like an actual tweet or something that I can focus on and maybe comment about. I think that's okay. It's not a publisher. It's the actual person, what they're saying. It depends, obviously, the context and what's being said. So in any event here, I don't want to belabor the point. There were a couple of videos that I did in the last 24 hours. I took those down, and there are a couple more that are still up. Again, I'm a little batty staring at a computer screen and trying to go through the stuff that I did in the past and try to discern what source that's from. It's not as easy as it looks. It just isn't as easy when you do as many videos as I do. I think it's a pretty unique channel in that regard, that I do put out a lot of material. Some of it sticks, some of it just kind of flies on by, and you just have to keep working, and hopefully somebody will like what you're doing. And again, if you want to support me and this channel, and if the channel goes away, you won't see this video, but if you want to support me, again, over on Patreon, there's a logo, top banner of the YouTube channel while it's still available. Music Observer, if you Google that, maybe you'll hit that on Patreon, don't know. But in any event, that's the way you get there. And I will update you as needed. Thanks again, and talk soon, hopefully.